I would like to share with you a letter I've received from a friend, and it's something that he mentions, a weighty matter that seems to be evolving and affecting everybody within our ranks within Klal Yisrael. He writes that he ordered a Gemara, and when the package came, he had also ordered along with it a regular, thick, heavy magazine, a weekly circular that could be one of those circulars that go out to any quote unquote Jewish town, so called Jewish town out there. In any case, he writes like this: when he received the package, he knew that he had ordered a full-size Gemara. Yet, unbelievably, the magazine was heavier than his Gemara. Imagine this, a weekly magazine that ends up thrown into the trash weekly, printed on the more heavy paper and far more heavy ink than a full-size Gemara. So even before, he writes, I reluctantly opened the first page, or should I say gingerly opened, I was already feeling far removed from whatever it was inside. He writes, has the Olam HaTorah, quote unquote, collectively lost any sense of reasonability? He wants to know who pays $250 to $500 for a 4-year-old Shabbos tap. On page 27, he writes, does cheesecake need to advertise as steak? On page 59. He writes, of course, I get that if you are already buying expensive furniture, you may as well custom order it, page 74. And of course, with all the stress Gullah serves up, we all need to sleep in style, page 79. And he writes here in a bracket, it's aside for the fact that many schools have lessons about the Holocaust, how for many years nobody even had beds or pillows. He writes, I suppose to match all this designer stone for the countertops shouldn't be a shock, page 96. Of course, for girls entering 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, a specific day camp doesn't need to mention anything about Ruchnius in its ad, page 99. He writes, it's good it's held at a regular Beis Yaakov, or I'd have no idea it was for Jewish girls. Man alive, he writes, custom-built fish tanks for your living room, page 101. Did Mashiach somehow come and I missed it? Then he writes about all these psychological snippets make me very uncomfortable. What happened to Musa? Musha. The only problem psychologically is what is spewed forth from these advertisements. All these great chachamim still haven't realized there's absolutely no way to dance at 2 weddings at the same time, and that we are fish out of water while we're in Gullus. There never will be any way to synthesize Gashmias and Gullus with Torah Kedusha and Klal Yisrael. He also writes, in case you wanted to know, Raquel is now in town. He writes, my frantic question is, where has my town gone? He concludes by writing about this company that cleans your trash cans, making them smell good, page 138. He writes, I think I'll stop here because I think this really encompasses everything I've come across in this magazine thus far. Instead of letting trash smell like trash and leaving the stark reality and truth to resonate, even the garbage needs to be promoted. Nu Gullus. He is, Baruch Hashem, we are created as human beings to be reminded daily that we are just human. Towards the end of this letter, my friend says that an English teacher was talking to him, telling him how many boys are missing during the afternoon. My friend says, I told the teacher, you shouldn't be surprised with this type of circular and all that's out there. The child's probably with his parents buying custom-made bedroom set with a matching shell, whatever that is.